Hello, so going from question 8 on this higher paper for November 2020, this paper 4, calculator paper. So we are at question 8. Lily buys and sells microwaves. I'm just going to double check that we've got the right paper. Of course, use that scientific calculator, super. So this is one of the nicest laid out questions I think I've seen for a long time. So Libby buys and sells microwaves. She buys each one for £32 and sells it for £60. She also pays £7 for the delivery of each microwave that she sells. If she sells a microwave that is faulty, then Lily must pay for its repair and redelivery. This costs her another £25 for each faulty microwave. Last month, 6 out of 80 were faulty, so that means that 74 were not faulty. You need to remember that. This month, she has orders for 133 microwaves. Calculate her expected percentage profit on this month's order. Okay, so we need to do 133, I suppose, times by 6 over 80 to work out how many we're going to have faulty. And actually, this sets it up nicely. Expected number of faulty microwaves. We can put it in the box. 133 times by 6 over 80. 133 times by, and I'm going to put that in a fraction, 6 over 80 gives me 9.975. So I'm going to expect 10 faulty microwaves. Right, our expected costs. So she's going to buy 133, which costs her £32, and the delivery of each one is going to be 39. That's the 32 plus the £7 delivery. That is 5,187. And then we've got the 10 faulty ones. So if she sells a microwave that is faulty, she must pay for its repair and redelivery. This costs her £25. So £25 times by those 10. That is £250. So add that together, 5,187 added on, that's £5,437 of costs. Right, income from sales. So 133 times by the sale price of £60. 133 times by 60, that's £7,980. Right, the expected percentage profit. So 7,980, take away the 5,437, that's the costs. And then that's all going to be over the costs and multiplied by 100 so that we can work out what that is as a percentage. So 7,980, take away 5,437, that is a profit of 2,543 profit. It's then divided by 5,437 and multiplied by 100. And that gives us 46.77%. Just going to check what's below. Yep, so I'm going to put that on the answer line. 46.77. Fantastic. Okay, question number 9. The graph shows the number of umbrellas sold in Ling's shop for each quarter from quarter 1 of 2017 to quarter 3, 2019. The shop sold 32 umbrellas in quarter 4. Complete the graph. So quarter 4, 32 umbrellas. Now the midway point is at 35, so it's going to be just there. And then that's going to be joined up. And that would be a straight line with a ruler in the exam. Okay. Right, happy with that. Make one comment about the seasonal variations shown in this graph. So, and I'm going to say quarter 3. Saw low sales, presumably, I've probably misspelt that. Put the correct spelling in the comments. Presumably, it was summer, which I think it was. It was summer and dry weather. Right, I might add the word weather just in case the mark scheme wants it. Okay, make one comment about the annual variation shown in the graph. So in theory, look, we can see that we've got between the quarter 1s, and then if we do that to quarter 2s, there we go, quarter 3s, so there is an upward trend. So year on year, the trend shows sales are increasing. Fantastic. Ling predicts that she will sell 50 umbrellas in Q1 of 2020. What assumption has she made? So we've gone from like about 32, 38 to about 44. So she's assumed that the trend, spell it right, that the trend will continue increasing. Okay, great. I might even put by roughly 6 per year, which is what we just saw on the graph. Super. Okay, question 10. The diagram shows Jane's lawn. It is in the shape of a square of side 36 and 3 semicircles. She's going to spread fertilizer on the lawn at a rate of 30 grams per square meter. The fertilizer is only sold in 10 kilogram bags, costing £15.80 each. Calculate the cost of buying the bags. This is 6 marks. This is huge. So the first thing we need is the area. Okay, we're going to need to know the area of this place. So, and I haven't got the mark scheme open. I should do, really. It's in the shape of a square of side 36 meters. So 36 times by 36 is 1,296 meters squared, and that's the square in the middle. And then we've got these little circles that have a radius of 18. So 18 times by 18 times by pi would be the area of one of those circles. We actually want 1.5 because if we put these two together, we're going to get a whole one and then half of one. So we'll put that through the calculator. So that's going to be 486 pi. And then we add them together. Plus 1,296. And that is 2822.81403. Okay. She's going to spread fertilizer on the lawn at a rate of 30 grams per square meter. So we're going to need to multiply this number by 30 to work out how many grams we need. That is 84684.42089 grams, of course. Then we divide that by 1,000 because I want that in kilograms. That's 84.684. I'm not going to do any more there. That's kilograms. So this is sold in 10 kilogram bags. So we're going to need 9 bags. And then they're going to be multiplied by £15.80. 9 times by £15.80. And that is £142.20. Please be aware that you can't just guess the answer and go, oh, it's roughly 9 bags. I'm going to multiply that. You need all of those stages of working as you go in order to get to that answer. Okay, question 11a. The length D of Jamal's car is 4.72, corrected 2 decimal places. So 2 decimal places is actually going to be 1 centimetre or 0.01 metres. If you halve that, that's going to be 0.005 metres. Add that to the value, gives you the upper bound, subtract it from the value, gives you the lower bound. Happy with that? Right, Jamal travels 430 kilometres, correct to the nearest 10 kilometres. His average speed, correct to 1 decimal place. Calculate the shortest possible time. So speed, distance, time. We've got the distance, we've got the speed. We're looking for the shortest possible time. So that means that we need the lower bound for the distance divided by the upper bound. So we want the smallest number divided by the biggest number in order to get this answer. So our distance is going to be 4, get it right, I want the lower bound, so it's 425. And that's going to be divided by, that's correct to 1 decimal place, and we want the upper bound, so 57.35. Fantastic. Right, let's run that through the calculator. 425 divided by 57.35. And we get 7.4106 hours. Right, it wants it correct to the nearest minute. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take away 7 and then divide it by 60. So take away 7, divide by 60. And that's not giving me the answer I wanted. Ha ha. I think it's because I need to multiply by 60. I think I made an error there. Good. So it is 7 hours, 24.6381 minutes. Let's get rid of that because we need to times it by 60. And then that gives me 7 hours and 25 minutes. Okay, that should go on our answer line, and that is worth 5 marks. Super. All right, just a quick time check, see how we're getting on. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, we can do this, no problem. So, question 12. Triangle T is shown on a coordinate grid. Translate T by the vector -6, 2. So that means left 6 and up 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 2, and then complete the shape. It's got a base of 3. Wonderful. Do I need to label it anything special? No. Describe fully the single transformation that is the equivalent to a reflection in the line y equals x and a reflection in the line x. I may use the grid to help me. So just want to make sure I'm not going to clash with that one. Reflection in the line y equals x. So that means this one will go over to here. 2, 1 becomes 1, 2. 5, 1 becomes 1, 5. 5, 3 becomes 3, 5. Super. That's gone to there. That's step 1. And then step 2, a reflection in the x-axis, which means that we're going to come into here. -2. Good. Using those coordinates is really helpful. And that comes into there. Right, so this is clearly a rotation. Rotation. Clockwise. 90 degrees. And about the origin. Right, that's it. That's enough time for today. Hopefully we'll come back later in the week to get more questions on this paper done. Please do, again, like the video, subscribe, keep helping that algorithm, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.